Get ready for a trading experience like no other. Today we're bringing you a daily watch list that's not just about stocks. It's about seizing opportunities and turning them into profit. If you've ever felt the excitement of a stock taking off or the frustration of missing out on potential gains, this video could potentially be your lifeline. We're not just talking about trading, we're talking about empowering you to make informed decisions and unlock your full trading potential. Why should you stick around? Because the 10 tickers I'm going to go through potentially hold the key to your trading success. Your emotions, your aspirations, and your profits are all tied to these stocks tomorrow. And by the end of this video, you'll be eager to make them a part of your trading journey. But here's the catch. We're not just presenting these tickers, these symbols. We're going to guide you on how to navigate them and make the most of each opportunity that each one presents. This isn't just about watching. It's about learning. It's about growing, and it's about profiting. So do not miss this opportunity to join us on this journey. Your trading success starts here. So let's dive into the world of these 10 stocks and make this a day to remember. So let's jump right into this. The screen you see, that is TradingView. If you've never used TradingView, you're looking to use TradingView, there is a link in the description below. That link will get you a free 30-day trial to their sub-based services, and you get up to $30 off of their subscription when you decide to purchase it. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of that free offer. Let's get started on this list. Now, I've got NEO on here, but NEO isn't really... it's not really a setup on here. The reason I've got it on here, I took this as a trade on a weekly swing because this purple line, which is part of my indicator, represents the 50% mark of this bar right here. So you can go watch my 50% rule video, but anytime we close above that 50% or past that 50% marker, it gives me it gives it potential and probability that we are going to go outside bar on the week. So that's why I took this trade. I did get 3 weeks out. Not something I normally do. I would on a swing trade, though, and that's what I did here. So anyways, we'll move on. But NEO has a potential to go outside bar on the weekly, okay? So that's why I took that trade today. I talked about it in the Discord. The Discord, by the way, is free. That link is in the description below as well. It is free, F-R-E-E, to join that Discord. Let's move on to FIZZ. So FIZZ has an inside bar. Every time we have an inside bar or this yellow bar, another part of my indicator, you can get that indicator down below with the link in the description, or it comes with the Griswold Gold membership. But anytime you see this yellow bar, I want you guys to think of a spring being compacted, squished, loaded, compressed. And we look for big moves because when the pressure is removed from that spring, we look for a explosion off of that spring. We expect the energy from that spring to move in one direction or the other. So that's how I always look at these. And you can just go back and look at past inside bars where we triggered and we run down and we hit multiple targets. So that's what we're looking for. It doesn't always happen. This one, it didn't. It gapped up and then moved down. But this one here, we had a run up. This one here, this inside bar, we had a run down. So that's what we're looking for off of those inside bars. If you're new to trading, struggling with trading, I would suggest concentrating on those inside bars or the 1 bars. Those numbers there are also part of my indicator. We go to IBM. So IBM, 2 up, finished red. We're going to look for puts here at 141.72. And there's that purple marker again. If we go to the weekly chart, okay, we've already gone through there. So we could have a potential outside week on IBM as well. But we're going to look for 2 down on IBM on the daily chart. If I switch back to the day, there we go. We trigger for puts at 141.72. First target at 140.68. We look at MU, that's Micron Technologies. Same thing, 2 up, finished red. High probability that this is going to trend back down. So we look for puts there at 68.89. PayPal, 2 up red, so we'll look for puts there at 57.41. Good magnitude to the bottom side at 56.32 here. And we look at the majority of the time frame continuity. Time frame on the hourly, daily, monthly, quarterly, yearly are all telling me this is pushing downwards. So we'll see how that plays out on PayPal tomorrow. Here's another one, a good one. American Airlines, 2 up red, shooter candle, full time frame right across the board to the downside. If we go to the yearly, because we're stuck on an inside bar on the year, I'm going to move this. We are real close to going 2 down on the year on American Airlines. So this, again, is telling me there are sellers right across the board on AAL. CVX, there's those inside bars we talked about. Here's another inside bar previously with a big run down. Another inside bar, big run up. Another inside bar, big run up. Inside bar to the downside, hitting targets. Inside bar to the upside, it hit targets. Okay, inside bar again, 2 days, but it hit targets. Inside bar again, 2 days, hit targets. That's what we're looking for off of those inside bars. So we have that again on Chevron. We can look for calls at 167.40, puts at 165.68. We look at Google. Google again, 2 up, finished red. We're looking for puts here at 138.43 and targets 1 and 2 mark for you guys. And the targets, if we're looking for puts, are just the low of the preceding wicks. If we're looking for calls, it's the high of the preceding wicks. Okay, I'll show you on the next one if we have another call here. Microsoft, 2 up red, so we look for puts here at 327.67. First target, 323.18. If you guys have questions, make sure you're leaving them in the comment section. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe, hit the bell. The bell will give you the notifications for when I send these videos out. And I do send these daily watch list videos out for free almost every single day. There's the odd time. Yesterday I didn't do it. It was Canadian Thanksgiving, so a long weekend for me. So instances like that, I don't have them. But every other day, they are out for free for you guys to learn off of. Okay, 2 up red, shooter candle on Oracle. Puts at 109.62. First target at 109.47. You can also find me on Instagram as well and Facebook. XOM. So here's the inside bar. So this is what I was saying. If we trigger to the upside for calls, the targets are just the highs of the preceding wick. So the next target on this would just be there. It's the next high of the preceding wick. Same thing with the bottom. This one's a little different. So let's look at this for a second. This one's a little different. So when we have a gap, meaning there is no candle. See, there's no candlestick in between here and here. So we have a gap that needs to be filled. We use the bottom of the candles until those gaps are filled. And then the next one is just the top of the preceding wick to fill that gap. And then the bottom once that gap is filled. Okay, so that's how that works when we have gaps to fill the targets. And that's a list, guys. It was very, very fast. Good luck trading on Wednesday. I wish you nothing but the best. Let's look at, we can actually, you know what? Let's look at SPY here real quick before we end this. SPY had a couple opportunities on the 155. So the first one of the day was right here. This inside bar, you would have taken it. I think the stop loss was somewhere in here on the 5-minute candle. So triggers and targets set on the 15. We manage on the 5, the SPY 155. There's videos at the end. Check them out. This strategy isn't foolproof, but it is a very, very good strategy. It uses the Strat with the 15-minute and the 5. I call it the SPY 155. It is my bread and butter. If you try it again later in the day, here wouldn't have worked. Here wouldn't have worked. And again, we are so far into the day at this point. When I'm trading this thing, guys, it's from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m., somewhere in that range. You should have multiple times where you can take this trade for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80%, okay, plus. So that's the video. That's the watch list. I wish you guys nothing but the best trading Wednesday, and we will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.